This is an overview of dreams, goals, and desires that will help you understand the importance of each and how they intrinsically fit together in your life. It was downloaded from the Masters, a group of non-physical teachers that guide humanity towards love's higher purpose. Dreams are the foundations that your life is built upon. We're all constantly dreaming up new and wonderful things. Some people refer to them as pipe dreams because they don't believe in their dreams. They're just scenarios they imagine that feel good but probably won't ever come true. But I like to think of dreams as big screen movies that revolve around you as the main character, the hero. We all have dreams, big dreams. They're the acorns that build a huge solid oak tree that supports the treehouse down the track. And your dreams lay the foundation for what's to come in your life. Not necessarily things you can hold, but emotions, moods, connections, and love. The culmination of a loving and satisfying life. And it all has to begin somewhere. Sometimes your dreams are requesting the very best the universe has to offer, and other times, well, maybe not so much. So let's show you how that works. There are 3 tiers of manifestation: dreams, goals, and desires. Our dreams keep us inspired, our goals make us excited, and our desires create the joy in our daily lives. Dreams are the first step. These are the big, bold, and beautiful imaginings, and there is no limit to your dreams. They're a plan or a blueprint for what's to come, and they bring hope and optimism for your future. Goals are the islands in the stream. They take you to where you're going and move you closer to your dreams without you even realizing it. Your dreams design the path, and your goals are the excitement that keep the hope alive. Desires are the stepping stones to the islands along the way. They're the everyday experiences that promote joy. Dreams, goals, and desires are all a part of the tapestry of life, and they all serve a diverse but integral part of the weave. Dreams are your inner fantasies. This is the big screen movie that you have no idea how it will unfold or when it will even happen. One thing is for certain though, dreams make your soul soar. And they come with a handy tool called imagination, which allows you to expand the dream in whatever makes your soul sing. You can add new scenes, support actors, a few stunts, and a really big budget. Dreams are much, much bigger than goals and have many components that you have no idea how to make happen. There are no rules for dreams. They're imaginative, enormous, and based in the future. Rarely do you talk about your dreams to people in case they laugh or criticize. And rightly so. You need these dreams to keep you buoyant through the tough times in life. Dreams are universally amazing and uplifting. They're the reason you can work the mundane job. You may not expect the dream to become a reality right now, but you do expect them to appear eventually. They give you hope. There's a saying, if you have faith in your future, you have power in your present. So your dreams keep you inspired. They're a promise for something wonderful to come. A dream is a seed that's created in the imagination and planted in the mind. Dreams are possibilities for a wonderful future. They fill your purpose and your soul, and they live in your imagination. But they're not static. They grow and change just as you do. Your dreams keep on expanding even when you can't see them. And the only reason a dream doesn't manifest is because you lose faith in your ability to realize the dream or you change it. But it never dies. Dreams don't have timelines. They can't because they aren't about time. They're about expansion. So if you have a timeline on your dream, you've created conditions that the dream can't fit into. It's you who moves closer to a dream until you are a match with what that dream's become. That's the expansion. The dream doesn't move towards you, but rather you rendezvous with the dream with the help of goals and desires. The constant transformation the dream goes through is the reason you rarely recognize it, because it doesn't look like you expect. I'm sure you've heard people say, it's so much better than I ever expected. If a dream is a whole pie, then your goals are a piece of that pie. A goal has a time frame because it's an action step, and unlike dreams, you know you're moving towards a goal. There are indicators along the way. For instance, if you have a goal to run a marathon, your indicators would be that you're running short distances, getting fitter, then long distances. It's quantifiable, which means rather than the possibility that a dream may come true, it feels more like a probability. A goal has a time frame because it's a bundle of desires that are all related for a common purpose. For instance, you may want to lose weight because you're excited about your sister's wedding. So the date for your goal to lose weight is your sister's wedding. The goal mileposts are not only physical, as you can see the weight loss, they're also emotional. Such as the excitement when you go down a dress size, imagining the wonderful time at the wedding, feeling attractive and admired. The goal is losing weight within a time frame, and it's broken down into lots of smaller components. And what accompanies every achieved goal is a mindset shift. A goal helps you grow emotionally. When you expect outer changes to occur, inner changes are also happening in your mindset. These are natural shifts that can often be more difficult than the physical changes. For instance, not being able to run past 5 miles in your quest for a marathon, or not being able to lose more than 10 pounds towards your weight loss goal. No matter what the goal, expect emotional upheavals and mindset shifts, but be buoyed by knowing that these are getting you closer to your dreams even if you can't see it. Your goals don't have to look anything like your dreams to be your stepping stones. In fact, sometimes you can feel like you're going in the opposite direction to your dreams. But that's because you think of achieving dreams as being a linear time frame. If you look at them from an expansion perspective, then you'll see that all roads, all goals will take you to where you're going. Every goal you have is moving you towards your dream, and each goal is made up of desires, many of them, because desires are the small components that get you to your goals. Do they get you to your dream too? Of course, but it's much more difficult to quantify. It's easier to see that running 5 miles today is getting you closer to your goal of running a marathon than your dream of writing a movie score for a blockbuster. But maybe it is. Your desires are the things you want today, now. They're the everyday thoughts that are emphasized by emotions. For instance, you may want an easy flow of traffic when driving to work, and that becomes a desire. You think it, decide it will make you feel peaceful and happy, and it becomes a desire. It's part of a much bigger picture, which could be a stress-free lifestyle on a permaculture farm. That's the dream. A goal may be to find a job gardening, and one of the desires is an easy flow of traffic to work. The reason for the desires is to help you get better at winning and feeling good about winning. But whether it works out or not, you make another decision and you have another desire. You have many desires throughout the day, but the desires are born from your dreams and goals. They're woven with invisible thread into the fabric of your soul. There are no coincidences. So how do you get off track? The times you feel like you're a long way from your dream or goal is when you're feeling off track. Not necessarily because of what somebody has done to you, but because of what you've done to yourself. For instance, if you've been arguing with somebody and you're feeling angry or annoyed about this, it keeps repeating in your mind like a cracked record. Because your focus is anger or annoyance, and even though your goal is to feel peaceful, you attract more anger or annoyance into your life. You'll keep experiencing the same desire until you make a different decision and have a new desire. It doesn't mean you're further away from your goals and dreams. They just seem distant because you're temporarily moving in a different direction, away from your dreams. The secret to a happy life is to string your happy desires together so that it feels like you're on track to your dreams. It can be as simple as, this is what I want, this is how I'm feeling, and this is how I want to feel. Becoming aware of your thoughts as often as you can and changing how you feel is the secret to happiness, and happiness propels you towards your dreams. Each one of us lives in an inclusion-based universe, so when you're feeling lousy, it may not be what you want, but it is a part of what you're attracting. These can be called the undesirables, and yet you are the one who has control over what you attract. Desires are the now part of life. They're the little things that you get excited about each and every day. They're the plans you make when reaching for a goal. It's the now part of the equation. Whether it's having fun at a party or enjoying the lunch at the beach, life is made up of a frequent flow of desires, and the flow is never ending. It's constant. There will never come a day when you don't desire something. It creates the life energy that flows through you on a daily basis. And that's natural. You have always wanted things. Can you hear your mother or your teacher or your partner saying, "What do you want?" That means, what are your desires? So dreams are vital, but they can only sustain you for a while, because if you don't see anything happening to get you closer to the dream, then those dreams often fade fast, and along with it goes your hope. But if you set regular goals in your life and keep striving for something, anything, then that takes you closer to the dreams you put into motion a long time ago. The desires are what helps you achieve the goals. Your desires may not seem to be related to the dreams, but they're actually paving the way to your overnight success. Dreams are important because they create the blueprint for your life journey, but you don't need to think about them all the time. They're still there, growing and expanding even without your input. So create goals for things that help you reach for more, as this is the key to expansion, and in this expansion is a necessary tool for rendezvousing with your dreams. In fact, expansion is the rocket that gets you there. And goals can't be reached without desires. All of those things you do on a daily basis that you're motivated or inspired to take part in are actually helping you reach your goals. Expand your mindset and inevitably realize your dreams. Get your free Dreams, Goals and Desires playbook, because dare to follow your dreams and live a full, happy and healthy life. I know this has been a lot to take in with dreams, goals and desires, but we wanted to help you to understand that there is a difference and how they all fit together. Over the coming weeks and months, we'll break these down so that you can actually get a good grasp of how you can manage your life to fit dreams, goals and desires into it, and how you can be getting yourself closer and closer to your dreams on a daily basis. Thank you for joining us.